What's good in the hood, folks? It's Atlanta on Smash, giving you educational information on why Bitcoin is poised for a major comeback. There are three main reasons why Bitcoin is poised for a comeback. Reason number one, Bitcoin is regulated. Bitcoin has had government recognition and approval since 2014. In March of 2014, the IRS issued Notice 2014-21. This notice mandated that Bitcoin was to be recognized as property rather than currency for U.S. federal income tax purposes. By giving financial markets clarity on what Bitcoin is, an entirely new Bitcoin industrial complex has emerged as companies expand into the digital frontier. Reason number two, Bitcoin companies are registered. Every major Bitcoin mining company, bank, or exchange that wants to have any formidable stake in the Bitcoin sector has to comply with their respective government's financial departments. And if you don't know, well, now you do. Coinbase just partnered with BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world with almost $10 trillion under management. When the largest asset manager in the world partners with the largest Bitcoin exchange in the United States, this is a good thing for Bitcoin. If you can't beat it, join it. I wouldn't be surprised if years from now we see government subsidies for different Bitcoin companies, which in turn, folks, would generate job growth and help stabilize a dilapidated energy grid. It's a win-win for every party involved. Reason number three, Bitcoin politicians are respected. Ted Cruz, Cynthia Lummis, and other politicians have adopted Bitcoin as a storage of value. Both she and Ted Cruz spoke extensively at a forum hosted by the Heritage Foundation. Lummis has gone on national television on more than one occasion and embraced Bitcoin as a valuable property, as she is advocating for Bitcoin as a retirement asset. In an interview at CNBC's Financial Advisor Summit, she explained that it's important to support a scarce asset. I encourage people to buy and hold, she said. Ted Cruz focused his speech on harnessing and recycling natural gas energy to further stabilize the energy grid and mine for Bitcoin simultaneously. Harnessing what would otherwise be wasted energy for profits is what he described as a win-win across the board. Within the next two presidential elections, Bitcoin will be a serious political issue as it represents absolute ownership of property. Seizure of property and assets is lawful through eminent domain, and if criminal activity is involved, civil forfeiture. It is important that humans around the world retain their right to property ownership because property rights are the next of kin to life, liberty, and a functioning democracy. Once more people understand the unique qualities that make Bitcoin valuable property, politicians who enact local laws that enhance protections of digital property ownership will most likely be favored in campaign races and encouraged to run for office in the coming years. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You already know who it is. This is Bitcoin Versus, and this is Atlanta on Smash.